how are retirement accounts divided in a Texas divorce? Like most pieces of property, the first thing we have to do is determine the value of that retirement account. Depending on what it is, it may be a lot easier to determine the value. A defined contribution plan is pretty easy to determine the value because it's a specific number associated with that account. Here in Texas, more often than not, that's going to be a 401k. As an example, if you work for Lockheed Martin and you worked there for 10 years and the entirety of your account was accrued during the course of your marriage, well, that is going to be a very specific number that is relatively easy to divide. You have $100,000 in your salary savings plan. We know what that is to make it easy to divide up amongst the two parties if that's what you choose to do. A defined benefit plan can be a little trickier. In most cases, that tends to be a pension, be it TRS, the teacher retirement system, or something from an older company like BNSF or something of that nature. Those can be trickier to value because it often has to do with an actuarial table, the time value of money, and things that are, in my opinion, unnecessarily complex. Like any other piece of property, at the end of the day, if you and your spouse agree on how it should be divided, you can include that agreement within your paperwork, be it a mediated settlement agreement, an MSA, as you will hear me say often, or in your final decree of divorce. Even if the two of you agree how the property should be divided, if assuming that's being divided at all, the plan administrator or the person that runs that retirement account may still have their additional rules as to how that actual division should happen. In that instance, we do what's called a qualified domestic relations order. You'll often hear lawyers refer to it as a quadro. That's just the acronym QDRO. A quadro is an additional document above and beyond your final decree of divorce that gets sent to that plan administrator to tell you how exactly that plan is going to be divided amongst the two parties. As an example, if you work at Lockheed Martin and you're getting your 401k divided amongst you and your spouse, you have your final decree of divorce that specifically states how it's going to happen, and the qualified domestic relations order, the quadro, that's going to have a lot more specific language for the plan administrator to use to actually divide up the property between you and your spouse. If you have questions about how your retirement is going to be divided, what that may look like, the valuation of your retirement and how it should be determined, or anything and everything in between, feel free to give us a call at 817-203-2220 or find us on the web at versustexas.com.